Hey guys, I just wanted to go over and recap quickly what we talked about on Sunday in case you weren't able to be present for the youth and parent meeting about the National Youth Gathering. For those of you who have never been to the gathering, you can talk to Sierra Aarons or Michael Nelson because they have gone before. But it is a life-changing 5-day experience in which up to 35,000 youth from across the nation come together for worship and service and fellowship. And during that time, the youth and adult leaders are able to affirm their life as God's people as they nurture the relationship with one another and the church and get to celebrate their salvation in Jesus Christ through word and sacrament. And these students, which are ages 14 to 19, have an incredible opportunity to see that there are so many other young people just like them that worship and praise and are crazy for a God who loves them, that He is a real present God, which is the theme for 2019. I am trying to get every single person who is eligible and your friends, if you have friends that you think might be interested, this is the year to do it. On Sunday, I handed out commitment forms and what those look like. If you were not here, I put them on the Welcome Center. They're also attached to the email that I sent out. And they are this sheet of paper that has different covenant things to fill out. So it just says that I commit to the gathering, that I will do this $150 deposit, and that's non-refundable. The $150 is not something that church sees because it goes straight to the district when I register in the beginning of October. So that $150 deposit is your commitment. And then I also need the youth participant worksheet. I need this by October 7th, both of these, because this is what I input into the electronic database that I fill in, and then I have to print and send it in for registration. So I need both of these by October 7th. And again, that $150 is all that you need. Speaking of money, let's break down the cost. There's a second 2-page packet. It has a yellow and green sheet. And it says, what will it cost? Church is committed to paying the $365 registration fee for every single youth. So right now we have funds in the youth account, and we are going to cover that cost, which means the remaining amount, which is the cost of hotel, district event, and administration fee to help cover our chaperones, as well as food, will be $305 or $455 with food factored in. Because we are so close to Minneapolis, we've talked about having food sponsor adults for those who aren't necessarily going to the gathering. And even some church groups who go to the gathering, they bring one chaperone and their whole job is to get food for the group. So they go and they find Subway and they get 18 sub sandwiches, and then they meet back at convention door A, and then everybody can eat. So we're going to be tapping into the fact that because we are so close by, that maybe we can get congregation members or parents to sponsor and drop off food. So that'll be a decrease of cost. So the worst case scenario that you will have to pay out of pocket is $305 because, again, church is covering that $365 registration fee. However, I say that we have several different fundraisers, which brings me to my last sheet. There's this vibrant orange piece of paper that has a lot of different youth events. So we've got like our adult prom, our Christmas soup and salad fundraiser. So you can look on there and mark off those dates: Cub food bagging, Easter breakfast, those sort of things. So I am optimistic that if your student or you as a representative of your student participates, you'll be able to get that cost down to be completely paid for. In order to go to the gathering, again, I need a $150 deposit, and that is non-refundable. So if you change your mind and you say you don't want to go, it's not even something that I have access to because that goes to the gathering when I register us all. But note that that $150 goes against the remaining $305 amount. So that goes against, so really you are already paying towards that. And again, the gathering this year, because it's in our home city or locally for us, it's more feasible and reachable. And I've heard a lot of positive things for that. Some are grumbling like, oh, it's in Minneapolis. But you know what? The gathering is still the gathering, regardless of it if it's far away or here. And so it is more affordable and it is more reachable than ever. And so I want every single student who is eligible, which eligible students are those presently in 8th grade. So right now, if you're in 8th grade through 12th grade, you are eligible to go to the gathering. Right now, the most important thing that I need from you is to get excited, get your student information, and fill out and return your participation commitment form, these 2 pieces of paper, along with the $150 by October 7th. By October 7th. All right, I think that's all. If you have questions, again, you can ask me. Otherwise, talk to Chris Nelson. He chaperoned Becky Wagon-Connect. She chaperoned Michael Nelson or Sierra Aarons. They both went. So I hope you can go. And again, it is my mission to make sure that every student who is eligible attends.